I'm gonna hit the drum roll. When the drum roll ends, they see my head?
Yes. There's not much to give on.
Is there? Might need. Huh? Is that better? Lift my head to the.
Well, you know.
Woo! Oh my god! Hey, at least I'll save money on shampoo. Positives, right?
Make a joke now or less.
Take it, Lee.
Reminds me.
Huh?
Reminds me of maritime.
Oh god. You guys actually do this? Just
Look, yeah, they keep it regs. If you can keep it regs, you got fucking.
language.
Sorry.
But see, I hold true to my word. We're doing it for the kids. We hit $1,000 raised. I said, yo, we'll shave my head. I think it was an incentive enough. And in literally 4 hours, on day 5, we raised $630 roughly. Yes, was it a damn shame to go down from to leave the 420 mark? Absolutely. But we did it. We hit $1,550.69. So, as a reward for everyone, we're shaving my head. If those kids can lose their hair from chemo treatments and keep a smile on their face and keep positive and push through it like the resilient little people they are, this is the absolute least I can do to show solidarity. And as someone who strived to have long hair...
You can start raising your.
Huh?
You can start raising.
And as someone who strived to keep long hair and loved his long hair, honestly, this can be done. Hair will grow back. I have the choice to cut it. Those kids didn't have that choice. So here I am, doing it with them.
Bang, here. Get some horn-rimmed glasses.
Why?
Commit to the hipster.
Oh god, no.
I have enough plaid for.
Oh god, no! What's chat saying? Because I can't see.
You're an awesome person. Play more Grand Blue Fantasy versus.
I'm not sure if that's you saying that or that's really chat.
I think you know your chat there.
A trash can yelling into a trash can!
No, it's garbage yelling in. I need to clean this up a little.
That is a lot of... Oh my god. Mind you, I didn't look at the camera, so I haven't seen myself yet.
Trying to do an age.
I mean, again, if it's not as great, we can clean up later. Getting it done is the more important thing. And because I have it memorized, St Jude is covered by 75% of individual contributions, meaning people like us donating. This ensures that no parent, no loved one, no family member, guardian, otherwise has to pay a single dime. We cover it all. No parent should have to sit while their kid goes through possibly the worst medical issues and recover from it, and then have to worry about expenses. They have to worry about their kid. So us, along with everyone else, we cover that. They give out the information for free, so everywhere else that doesn't have access to this care can start having access to the care. And have kids around the world recovering from this.
Just look up. Nice.
Survivability has gone up from 20% to 80% in 50 years. This is 50 years of research and dedication by scientists and doctors who dedicate their lives to making sure childhood cancer can go away to the best that we can get it. And even then, the best isn't enough because they strive further every single day.
Lift your head up. And head off.
Go for
really
it.
Good.
Having fun playing barber?
I'm not quitting my.
Just so you guys understand, I haven't had a crew cut since I was like 8. I'm 26. Right, and the big reveal for me. Oh boy. The big reveal.
Alright, if you got.
Holy Jesus! Oh my God! Woo! Wow, I'm so different. Oh.
Oh.
Dude, thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna get a towel, actually. Listen. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. See, I'm wearing slippers. Slippers. Oh my God. This is so different. Oh my God.